EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Into the air right away is Allen. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Down to about the 32. 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And this is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 32 yards. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their 2nd possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Cook up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the first down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Trent Sherfield, 38 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing. Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Love. And he fires one incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a 2nd and 10. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Love now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Flushed out right. Throw caught by Musgrave. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 67 yards. And the Bills strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Now Love.
A short throw to Musgrave. He's got room to roam.
Touchdown!
Luke Musgrave.
31 yards.
And the Packers are able to move back in front. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Love throwing for it.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Tucker Kraft A touchdown run there from a... This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And Richardson back to throw it. On the move to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first. Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw on play action. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big pickup of 38.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Gino on 1st down. Being chased out left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better. And find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Richardson out of the shotgun.
Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Richardson on 4th down.
Buying time to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd down and 8. Richardson looking to throw this.
His throw incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
Fancy footwork in midfield.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Geno now to throw.
Going right back to Fant.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
DJ Dallas,
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Gallup goes in motion. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
And they'll give Devon on the read option.
And some room to work.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deuce Vaughn, 65 yards. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Tannehill.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
To throw is Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Prescott on first down.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone's...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 60 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So 20-0 now pending the extra point, and this place is jumping.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? You can also see it. You're seeing people in the stands now, excited, happy, high-fiving each other, and expecting this score to continue to mount.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Let's go. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they...
And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Looking downfield for Pollard.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Prescott on 3rd and goal.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Tannehill.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Flushed out right.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A first down carry for Henry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
A shot downfield for Burks.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal.
Henry.
And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Chigakonkwo from 3 yards out. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Prescott yet again. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Pollard again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9.
To throw is Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw.
Got his man, Okonkwo.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Henry again on 2nd down.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Throwing Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Here's 1st down. Tannehill.
And this is caught inside the 5. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, 39 yards.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This is 1st and 10.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Here's Prescott.
Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Thornton.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That'll make it 1st and 15. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jackson, first play, going to throw. That Flowers with it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson, options out left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available.
So they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 41. They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Deep to return is Darius Davis.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 20. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler, 43 yards. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Down the right sideline. Odell Beckham.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 77 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
No doubt doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Herbert now on second down. That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He's got Allen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick-6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. Herbert now. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Austin Eckler
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Change it. 6, 5, 6.
Now Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 21-14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 26 yards.
And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now up to 14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up.
There he goes, right side.
Across midfield.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Jackson on 1st down.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. Herbert on first down now. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On third down, here's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Hey, check back, 6, He's scared.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Justice Hill, 70 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. 3 quarters have come and after this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 29 yards. And the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Jackson now.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On first down, it's Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Austin Eckler.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Jackson looking to throw on third. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. Really been put through the ringer in this one.
They set up the screen to Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
A swing pass here to Edwards.
And he's got some space here.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Again, Jackson. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up. More chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great play there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Throwing, Jackson.
Flushed out right. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. There he goes again. Austin Eckler.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead.
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Boy, so that one, Charles, is a crusher. Take away the touchdown.
Yeah, and that's where defenders, Brandon, really use the sideline to their advantage, because if you can influence the receiver to step out of bounds, you know he can't be the first to touch it when he re-enters the field.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
So illegal touching, not one you see often. It's going to wipe away a 1st down.
Very simply, if you're a receiver, you can't set foot out of bounds and then be the first to catch the football. Side judge, right there on the play, made the call.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 75 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Purdy on 4th down.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
82 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
Oh, good move. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
But really, that was no all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
High in the air to bring it in.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers.
Juwan Jennings.
39 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by shot, Gibson. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much. Change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. It got his man complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Hitting Samuel on the slant.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down.
And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will make it into the end zone. He's in for 2 points. And how about that for a turnaround prior to halftime? Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line.
He's got a man complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Prescott out to his left. 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Purdy looking to throw. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And we are all tied at 16 apiece. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Prescott off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 9.
On play action, Prescott steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Play action now, Prescott. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Oh, what a move. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And now this is scooped up. There he goes, left side. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Here's Purdy.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10. They toss it down to Pollard.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Rolling to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Prescott, they're going to throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chauncey Golston.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
Purdy now to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And some room to roam down the numbers. There he goes.
Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
56 yards.
And the 49ers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Here's 1st down. Now Dak. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Left side to Lamb.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Here's Dak.
Escaping the pressure right. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Prescott.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott to throw. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2 unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Purdy with one final shot here.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And Hurts going to move him around.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Again, a run with Gainwell.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Across midfield, Christian McCaffrey.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
1st and goal from the 3. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They're going to try and throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
49 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7-7, our score after one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Down the sideline he goes. Deebo Samuel.
Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 74 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
On the move to his left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away. And
this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball. It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Now Purdy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings as the first half is winding down.
And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Purdy will throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room here to run. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
He's still on his feet. DeAndre Swift.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here, so how do they... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Here's Swift.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Eagles!
DeAndre Swift.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts going to run it himself.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
Oh, some strong running. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point try now for Moody.
And that will cut this lead down to 13. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith,
43 yards.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. They'll try to run with Swift.
And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 71 yards. And the Niners get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 19 yards away. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Moody for the PAT. And this one's back to an 8-point game. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs have been getting torched all game long, and finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 47 yards. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Hurts going to keep it on the draw. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will
It'll bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Boy, so what else could go wrong for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it. That's an easy call for the officials.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Throwing here, Purdy.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Purdy now to throw.
That is caught. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
26 yards.
And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Out to his left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Here's Goff.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's Goff.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
3rd down and 1.
Now Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now it's Wilson.
Touchdown, Jets.
Tyler Conklin, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Goff now looking to throw.
Yeah, this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll bring